Hey guys, it's Miss J. This should be a little bit of review. This week we're talking about Vincent van Gogh, and more specifically we're speaking about one of his very famous paintings. This week we're going to be talking about this painting by Vincent van Gogh. When Vincent lived in France, he rented a room, and frequently these rooms had shared bathrooms and shared kitchens. Your landlady would cook you dinner, and that was part of your rental fee. And Vincent painted a lot of paintings in his room. One of these that is fairly famous is this painting of a chair with a napkin and a pipe on it. And what you're going to be doing this week is a variation on this chair. One might say that Vincent thought of this as his throne, right? This was the only chair that was in his room, so it was very important. So what you're going to get to do this week is you're going to get to draw your own chair, and we're going to put a little twist on it, and you're going to be allowed to make it a pop-up chair. This is one of the finished pop-up chairs from earlier this year. And as you can see, I wouldn't say that this was the best one that was created, but it is one I kept to show you as an example. And this student did just a very simple chair. Now it's very special. If you look at it just straight on, the way I have it right now, it looks just like a chair sitting on a floor, but it looks a little odd, like it's not quite realistic. If I were to fold it up a little bit, as you can see there's a 3D element. If I turn it to the side, you can see it even more. And you can see that the student has gone to the time, and there's even floor and wall in the back of it. This is a pop-up chair, and this is what we're going to be making this week. Here's how you're going to start your pop-up chair. You're going to have just a plain white sheet of paper, and I want you to go ahead and I want you to fold it in half. Fold it in half long ways, if you see. Okay? Let me get it folded. Try to fold it as neatly as you can. Okay, now that you've folded, you have this nice line here. You're going to be drawing with pencil, but for the sake of this demonstration, I'm going to draw with marker so you can see. This line right here, the crease on your paper, this is going to be the bottom seat of your chair. Now I suggest sketching in pencil because you may want to change up the overall design of your chair, but it's always nice just to start with a general sketch. So you'll start with a small rectangle, okay? And that's going to be the rear end of your chair, all right? Then, and again, this is on the crease. Can you see where the bottom line is on the crease of my chair? Then I'm going to draw 2 lines down, okay? And 2 lines up. Looks really strange right now, right? This part right here is going to be where the back of my chair is, where I would rest my back if I was seated in this chair. Okay? I can go on and add details. Now I've made a chair that's very similar to the chair of Vincent van Gogh, but you can make a chair that's more individualized, that looks more like you. I've had students make recliners. I've even had students make toilets, okay? So this is how you're going to start. Now, the chair just by itself is sort of boring, right? So what I want you to do is I want you to go in and I want you to add extras. The floor needs to have a pattern on it. Okay, of some kind. And the wall should have at least 2 extras. What I mean by extras are paintings, lamps, posters, windows, some kind of decoration for your wall. Once you're done with that, you can color with colored pencil or crayon. It's your choice. If you color with crayon, I expect it to be very, very neat. Okay, this should take your time. Tomorrow, what I'm going to show you how to do is how to take your chair and turn it into a 3D element. But today we're going to be working on it 2D style. So just to review, what I did is I took my paper, I folded it in half, I unfolded it, I drew a rectangle, and the bottom part of my rectangle rested on my crease. Then I drew 2 legs and 2 supporting pegs up here. I drew the back slats of my chair and the bottom slats of my chair. I finished off the line between my wall and my floor. And to end, I'm going to add a pattern to my floor, and I'm going to add at least 2 extras to my wall, and then I will color. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about how to make our chair pop up.